And welcome back to Traffic Talk here on News 15 Today with Ashley Moran from Acadiana Planning Commission. This is fun. We got a viewer question about Verot and what's
Fortune.
Fortune.
So a lot of times, you know, you'll be driving around, you'll see people like doing some preliminary work, maybe some surveying, you know, just all the work that you need to do before you actually start building the project. And we get a lot of questions, and last week I had a great question from a viewer who wanted to know exactly what was going on at Fortune and Verot. So it was really great. I was able to speak with them about it and provide them some information. So if you go to DOT's website, they have a listing called Projects Under Construction. And so that will, or no, Projects to be let. I'm sorry, it was Projects in Construction was the previous segment. Oh. Projects to be let, and they'll show you projects that are coming within like the next year or two. So I went to that website and I showed the viewer, like, you can go there and they have a project at Fortune and Verot, which I didn't know about before, to add some turn lanes at Fortune and Verot. So I recommended that they call the district and they speak more to the designer of the project to find out how it was impacting their property, because they were an adjacent landowner. And yeah, I mean, like, they have all these kind of projects that are coming in the future, and now, like, it's not an exact date. A lot of times those projects will be delayed because of just reasons and such like that.
Well, you can put some of that blame on me too. You know, the weather will oftentimes.
It will. But I mean, it's a lot of, like, maybe they'll lose some funding, maybe everything will come up over budget, maybe they can't get a landowner to get the property. So there's a whole bunch of things, but that's a great resource. And I do want to say, you know, with this heat, it is very hard for people working construction right now. They're getting a lot of work done because there's really no heat limitations with the exception of concrete. Like, sometimes you can't pour concrete if it's too hot. But asphalt can be poured any day of the week. So that it's 107 degrees, they will be out there on several of our projects.
Wow. Well,
so please, you know, have a heart for those.
Right. When you're driving by, give yourself a little extra, like, okay, you know, I'll give you all a pass. Y'all are doing some really hard work out there. I don't know how they're doing that, to be honest. But thank you so much, Ashley.
It's very difficult.
It really is. Thank you so much. We're going to be checking in with you again next week for some more updates. And again, if you have any questions, let us know. You can send them to news@KADN or contact me on my Facebook page, and I'll get them over to Ashley for you. In the meantime, we'll be back after this with a look at your